questions that I posted on my website. If not, well, quickly head over to the video description, click on the link, and I will see you in just a hot second. And we're live! Welcome to English Palette or English Spot if you are on twitch.tv. I have two names there, but English Palette is the main name. So anyway, wherever you're watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Jack, and I'm going to be your host slash teacher because really it is a lesson, an English lesson. What we are doing here is trying to improve our academic discussion skills, right? Discussion skills. And if you are here for that, then that's great. And I hope that you're going to participate today because today's topic is friendship. Friendship is an easy topic, I think, to talk about. So I hope that because it's easy, we're going to go a little bit deeper. You'll be able to share some ideas and use those skills that I've been trying to teach you for the last couple of maybe months now. And you apply them to this discussion. Well, wonderful. So nice to see you all. Guys, I am so excited. Let me just bring up the right screen on the screen. All right. And here we go. Okay. So first of all, I would like to give a shout out and a big thank you to our amazing Discord server, the English Hub. If you are not on the English Hub, you should get on it right away. It's a very, it's a quickly growing community of learners from all over the world, and of course, you can make some new friends there. And we're talking about friendships, right? So you can make friends, you can practice your English in a safe manner. And you can, of course, also participate in these lessons. And this is where we are live right now. So if you are watching us after this is recorded, and if you're watching us, even if you joined us from another platform, well, check out the link in the video that you're watching for the Discord server. And you want to join it right away, guys. Maybe you can still be a part of this lesson right now. Very good. And as you probably know, if you are a repeater, all the questions that we're going to be discussing today are posted on my website. Okay, it's buymeacoffee.com/English Palette. If you click to the posts tab, posts are actually the discussion question posts, right? So today's topic, look at that, guys. We have, do friends and money mix well? Are we ready to dive in? I think we are. So we are talking about friendship, what is acceptable, what is not acceptable, maybe what is the idea of friendship in different cultures. You might find that these things are slightly different. All right, the first question that I posted was, you often hear people say, that's what friends are for, right? That's what friends are for. That's a common English expression. But what are friends for? What do you think? Explain your answer. Tell me, what are friends for? I think it's an exciting question. Next, number 2. Do you believe your parents should be your friends? Your parents should be your friends, yes or no? Or is that a different category? Do those categories overlap? How about your teachers? Are your teachers your friends or not? Or should they be your friends? Support your view, okay? All right. What about question number 3? Do you think it is possible to have a best friend of the opposite sex without becoming a girlfriend or boyfriend? So we're talking about friendship across the sexes, but without any romantic involvement. All right. Is it possible? Explain. Question number 4. Some people say that you should never lend money to a friend because money has ruined countless friendships. Well, in your opinion, should friends and money mix? Finances? Should you mix finances with your friends or no? Support your view. And question number 5, we have 2 more questions. Is it easier to make new friends and maintain close relationships now than before? We have modern technology, social media, and so on. Do you think friendships are better and closer now than they were in the past? Explain your answer. And finally, question number 6. Friends can never be as important as family. Somebody has an opinion like that. Friends can never beat family as in importance, right? So do you agree with this opinion or not? Support your view. And of course, I always encourage you to post additional questions in the comments, but I see today no one has posted a question, but I have received a question in my direct messages. And the question, if you are interested to know what it is, it was, would you help your friends to get away from criminal activity? A question was, would you help your friends to escape from the police? And would you aid them in criminal activity? Well, that was an edgy question, but who knows? You might want to address that one as well. Well, everyone, are you excited? How are you feeling today? I see the room is full of people. Excellent. So nice to see so many of you here. Okay, this is how I'm feeling today. Wow, I feel good. I feel good, and I hope you feel good too. All right, so we're almost ready to start taking volunteers for our discussion group for our first round of discussions. And by the way, if you're joining us right now, we are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. So that is English SPOT, Spot, English Spot. And if you are there, if you're watching us, then you will see all these questions on the screen. And say hi in the chat, by the way. Say hi in the chat. And okay, and just before we start, there's an announcement I want to make. An important announcement. You don't want to miss this, guys. Look at this. On Friday, we are going to have a big debate. Friday classes are different because we are usually debating things. So we are going to debate cryptocurrency. Is cryptocurrency trustworthy? Can we trust cryptocurrency? Should cryptocurrency be trusted? Can it be trusted? Or is it all a trap? So you don't want to miss that one. Be here on Friday for that one. At the same time, we're starting. And by the way, if you want to be a part of the discussion panel, you want to be a debater in this debate, we are still looking for people both arguing for the yes side and the no side. So we're still looking for volunteers to take part in this cryptocurrency debate. So if you want to support cryptocurrency, please message me. Just send me a direct message right now. And if you are cautious about it and skeptical, you don't believe, you don't trust cryptocurrency, and you want to debate that, the same thing applies. Just message me, tell me that, and I will get in touch with you right away. So remember, the debate is on Friday at the same time, and I hope that some of you will volunteer to be on the debate panel. All right. Okay, so let's get back to our main lesson. All right. Here we go. Okay, guys. All right, great. So I have the wheel of names on the screen, and what we're going to do now is ask for volunteers who want to be a part of this discussion right now. So let me just get this on the screen as well. We're looking for volunteers right now to be a part of our so please raise your hand, guys. If you are in the room and you want to discuss friendship, please raise your hand right now. I see Noya is in the room. Noya, do you want to be a part of this debate?
Sure.
Okay, very good, Noya. Here you go. I'll put you down. Noya is one of the volunteers. Excellent. How about you, Dima? Dima, do you want to be a part of this discussion on friendship?
Absolutely.
Okay, excellent. Welcome. Nice to have you here with us, Dima. And then who else wants to discuss this thing, this topic? Naren, would you like to discuss this topic of friendship? You don't have to, but if you want, that's open to you. Okay, we have Kate in the waiting to discuss it with us. Kate, how are you today? You have to unmute your microphone. Kate 123. You have to hit your microphone to unmute it. Hopefully you can join our stage. We also have Aura Chevalier. Aura Chevalier, would you like to discuss friendship? I'm unmuting you right now. Okay. You have to unmute it on your end as well. Okay. We also have Mihajo. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing it. I know I'm mispronouncing it, but I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Mihailo or Mihajlo. Hello. Okay. All right, I guess that wasn't serious. All right, well, Kate, I'm waiting still. Anonymous, how about you? Would you like to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Hello? You need to unmute yourself on your end, guys. All right. How about the devil? The devil, you are in the room. Would you like to take part in this discussion? Okay, I thought there would be more people interested. Kate 123, I know you want to be a part of this discussion, but I already invited you in. You have to unmute your microphone. Somewhere in your settings, you have to respond to the invite. And if it doesn't work, maybe you don't have a microphone. Okay, anybody else? Raise your hand and be a part of this awesome discussion, guys. Otherwise, we cannot start. We still need at least 4 volunteers to get started, guys. Okay. We have Koharu-kun. Would you like to be a part of this discussion? Koharu-kun, you have to unmute your mic. Hello? Well, guys, I don't know what's happening. Koharu-kun, okay, do you want to be a part of this discussion on friendship? I think your microphone is not working, sadly. Chad V, how about you? Chad V, do you want to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Hello? Okay, guys, I don't know what's happening today. We need more people, otherwise I'll just play boring elevator music. Okay. All right. Zoe, how about you, Zoe? Well, Zoe disappeared. How about you, Zoe? Do you want to be a part of this discussion? Hello, Zoe. Well, what's wrong? Today's microphones are not working, people. What's wrong with you? Noya, is your microphone still working?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, okay, so it's not my end. Okay, so it's not...
Okay.
All right, everyone. All right, listen, if you're listening right now and you want to be a part of this discussion, please raise your hand and I will invite you in, okay? Kate, well, let's try it again. Koharu-kun, how about you? Zoe, you guys...
Okay.
Koharu, was that you?
Yes.
Okay, Koharu-kun. So, do you want to be a part of this discussion? Just you have to confirm it for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was Koharu. Okay, I will call you just Koharu. And what about who else just spoke? Was it Zoe? Hello, Zoe. Was that you speaking?
Yes.
Okay, Zoe. Welcome. Are you interested in discussing friendship?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Thank you. Very good. And Kate, what about you, Kate? I unmuted you again. You have to agree to the invite, okay? Otherwise, there is no... you cannot speak unless you are unmuted on your end. And we have Mubin. Mubin or Mubin? No, that person has gone. Well, listen, we only have 4 people and we need 2 more. I know there is a lot of people in the audience, but I would encourage you, if you want to practice your English, if you want to get some new skills, get more confidence speaking English, it's time to volunteer. Okay, I know Kate is desperately wanting to join us. However, you have to agree to that, Kate. I already invited you in. What you need to do is click agree to the invite and basically enter the room. I mean, become a speaker. So I sent you an invite. Okay, you have to agree to that invite. Well, everyone, we're talking about friendship, but we need more volunteers. Otherwise, this train is not leaving the station. All right, I'm playing. All right, how about Casing? How about you, Casing? Do you want to be a part of this discussion? Casing? All right, guys, do you know how the stage works, by the way? You raise your hand, I let you in, and then you have to respond to the invite. Otherwise, you will not be able to speak. Okay, and then we have Mansoor. Hello, Mansoor. Would you like to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Mansoor?
Yes, of course. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good, very good. Masroor, it's not Mansoor. Masroor.
It's Masroor, yeah.
Masroor, okay, sorry, I misread. Excellent, very good. And Casing, did you manage to get your microphone working? No, it's not working, Casing. It must be a device problem or configuration problem. It's not working. I know you are unmuted. Hello? Can you say that again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? I can hear you, but it's very, very faint. You have to either boost the volume or you have to come very close to the microphone. Hello, can we test it again?
Okay, give me a moment.
Yeah, your microphone is really your distance with your microphone.
It will be very hard for us to hear you, especially when the discussion gets heated. When the discussion gets heated. Noya, you have music playing in your background, and Kachi, hello there. Would you like to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Kazzy. How do we pronounce your name?
I would love to be in this discussion.
Okay, and how do we pronounce your nickname or name?
Just say KZ, it's fine.
KG?
It's not how you say it, but I can't. It's just fine. It's fine.
KD?
Or just call me Turtle Man because of my turtle picture.
Oh, Turtle Man. Okay. Yeah. Turtle Man. All right, let's get Turtle Man. All right, guys, listen. I think we are ready to start. So we have our 6 participants. Is everyone in the room? Noya, Dima, Koharu, Zoe, Masroor, and Turtle Man. Guys, what I'm going to do is load. Are you watching us live on twitch.tv? That's where we're live. You have to be watching because this is how we're going to interact with the questions. So twitch.tv/English spot. And here we go. Let's see who the leader is. And it looks like Zoe, you are the leader. Congratulations, Zoe. Then let's see who our timekeeper is going to be. And that's Koharu. Koharu, you are our timekeeper. Are you guys clear on what these roles entail? The leader has to make sure that everyone is engaged. So, sorry.
I'm really interested.
Oh, you're not. You don't want to be a leader? Okay, Zoe. So what I'm going to do is and put you down as the active participant. Okay, Koharu, you're still the timekeeper. And now let's choose our leader. Okay. All right. And that's Noya. All right, Noya. I'm sure you're gonna do a good job. Okay, who is our active participant number 2? That is going to be Dima. All right, Dima, you are expected to talk a lot. Congratulations. And all right, who is going to be our devil's advocate? Let's find out. That's Masroor. Okay, very good.
Yes, sure.
And Turtle Man, you're
What's the role of... can you describe the role of devil?
Yes. Okay, so let me just explain the rules once again. If this is your first time, basically we have not only a discussion going on here, but it's a discussion with the specific roles. And of course, everyone is expected to speak a lot. That is the basic. Your purpose here is to speak and speak your opinions and exchange your opinions. But we need a leader to direct the discussion, and that's going to be Noya. Noya is going to make sure that everyone is involved. Nobody's left behind. That people are given a space to participate. Of course, Noya can speak his mind as well. Now, Timekeeper is going to be, of course, voicing his opinion as everybody else is. But in addition, the Timekeeper's job is to look at the clock and realize that if the discussion is dragging on, if there's silence in the room, then suggest maybe we should move on to the next question. Okay, next, Zoe and Dima, they are just talking. That's good. And Masroor, your additional role is just in case everyone agrees. Like, for example, you should never lend your friend money, and everybody agrees. Okay, well, there's nothing to talk about, right? So you, as a devil's advocate, you have to...
Please speak out of being a leader.
Sorry, Zoe, could you repeat that? Zoe, repeat what you just said. I didn't catch it.
Can you please speak aura for being a leader? I'm not really interested.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean, but you are not the leader, Zoe. You are just a participant, okay? Or actually, Zoe, yeah, you are a participant. That's all. You can speak as much as you want. Okay. And okay, and Summarizer is going to basically, at the end of this discussion, give us maybe two interesting points to sum up the discussion. All right, guys, are you ready? All right. So our group members are here. Excellent. We are going to be talking about friendship right now. Okay, Noya, are you ready to take this away? Hello, Noya.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so we have Noya, Koharu, Zoe,
yes.
Dima, Masroor, and Summarizer is, sorry, I forgot the name of the Summarizer. That was Turtleman. Yes, Turtleman. Okay, all right. All right, Noya, the floor is yours. Take it away. Which question do you want to address first?
Okay, we're gonna start with the first question. So, okay, we will jump to the first question. The first question, you often hear people say that's what friends are for. And what are friends for? Explain your answer. So, is there someone want to jump first? If no one, if no one, I will jump first. Okay. For me, what are friends for? There's a lot of things that we can say that what is the purpose we have of friends. The first things we need friend for is the place where we share something, maybe like share our story, our something that sometimes it's not really easy to tell the story to our parents, maybe, so we only can share it with our friends. So I think it's like it's really easy if you have a friend, and then maybe your friend can be can defend you from bullying or something like that. You share about bullying with them, it's more easier like that. So is there someone want to say something?
Yes.
I will add on. I will add on this. Basically, friends are very important in our life, but there is a catch. What do you mean by a friend? There can be many friends, but some are very close to us, which we called as our best friend or a good friend. Those are the friends which can support us in our life, and even like you have said, the bullying thing, they can give us a push and they can motivate us and they can make us happy and all that. So it depends what kind of friends we have friendship with. Also, there is a quote we define as that you are the sum total of your 5 friends. So your lifestyle, your value is depend upon depend on your friends. Like if you have very good friend who love to learn something new, like if I have a friend, like four friends who go to swimming, then I also feel like yes, I should also go to swimming and learn this thing. There is the influence of our friends which make us do something. So this is my opinion on this.
There are
Okay, is
many
there
types of
anyone?
friends. Very good.
Hello, may I add? May I add?
Yeah. Come on, jump in.
Thank you. Thank you. So basically, in between family and romantic soulmates, friends are like the supporting pillar to your life. And basically, friends have evolved into such a partner where you can depend on them so much, even if the society is against you. And they're like such a good support to you in such hard times.
That's very nice. I like that you said friends are
Mm-hmm.
pillars supporting your life. Wow. That's great. I'm writing this down, okay?
Yes. Oh, is there anyone,
I'm sorry.
or we're gonna
I'm
jump to
sorry
the next
if I
question?
stutter in the
Okay.
middle. This is my first time. So.
Hey, welcome. Well,
Okay,
that's
okay,
great.
I see.
Nice to have you with us. Don't worry. Jump in anytime. Okay, we
Thank
still
you.
have time.
Thank you.
What do you want to do, leader? Do you want to move on to another question, or do you want to ask other people here?
There is no one. I will jump to the next question.
Okay, sure.
No one again? Okay. I'll jump to the next question, to the second question. Okay. The second question: do you believe your parents should be your friends? How about your teacher? Support your view. So, is there anyone want to jump first? No one. So I will jump first
Well-
about this question again.
Well, let's give them some space. Maybe Zoe,
Oh,
Dima,
okay.
Masroor.
Maybe anonymous.
Okay, maybe you can.
Anonymous, Masroor.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, anonymous.
I will. So,
Yeah, go
means,
Go ahead,
the
Masroor.
question
No.
is,
Go ahead.
the topic is parents should be your friends or teachers should be. So, means I think that when we are means a little means child means below 13 means parents cannot be friends, but after going from a teenage, I think parents should do the means friendship to their children, because if they are not friends, children hide some, and that's the way some misfortune happens, and they means relationship between the uh, teenage and the means children get means are distracted. So means I think after the age of 13 or 14, parents should become the friends of means children. And about teachers, we can always be friends with teachers, because means teachers are the most respectable person, and if you are friends with teachers, they will definitely guide you through means your life.
Yeah. So I think it depends
Okay.
again. If can I talk?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
jump
Okay.
in.
Okay. So I think it depends because as per if I talk about the parent, it depend upon the how you brought up. Like if you have that friendship relationship with your parents or not. Basically, I have a friendship relationship, but it's not that friendly that I can talk on any topic with my parents. Like if there are many topics which I can which I can talk with my friends, not with my parents in the current scenario right now. And if I talk about the teacher, yes, I agree with the person who has talked previously that it's a very respectable job. But again, I disagree on this again that teacher can be our friend. Yes, to a extent they can be our friends, but I don't think they can take a place of a real friendship. So because we feel free with our friends, we can discuss anything we feel like, and it's all emotional, and they also understand because basically the main thing is the age criteria. We both share the same age, so they can understand what we are feeling, and they all have also experienced the same thing. So it's I think it's better to have a good friend, and parents and teacher cannot take a place of a friend.
I
Aura?
see.
May I,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah, yeah,
may
yes.
I add in
Just
again?
jump in.
Yes. Thank you.
Jump in.
Can parents be our friends? Parents are the most breathtaking actors of our lives. They can be teachers, friends, caretakers, and the list goes on. Friendships are mountains with up and downs, so momentary breakups or scarred betrayals can occur. Even though the generation gap between us and our parents is pretty huge, parents can attempt to do the thing that they're most good at, which is comforting us and lending a shoulder to cry on, even if we are ostracized from our own friend circle. So even if parents cannot really resonate to our feelings that we feel towards our friends, they can still be a guardian for us just there when we aren't in our
Wow.
yeah. Thank you.
Well, that's great. Did you hear that?
Wow.
A lot of interesting phraseology, idioms, and phrasal verbs. Excellent. All right. Listen,
Oh,
do you,
jump
So
in.
much.
hey,
Okay.
do you guys want to go to the question that is probably the most interesting here? Question number 3, Noya. What do you think? I'll extend the time a little bit, okay, so that you can discuss this a little bit more.
I think there is no one again want to speak. Okay, I will jump into the third question. So, do you think it's possible to have a best friend or the opposite sex without becoming a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Explain it. Is there's anyone to jump in first, or
Yeah, guys, go
I
for
will
it. The time
give
is
the time.
ticking.
Zoe?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Can you
you.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
Kate.
yeah. We
Hello,
can hear you.
Kate.
I think you still can't hear me.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. No problem.
Wait, right?
Okay. Some people have best friends from opposite sex, but I think there is more tendency of falling in love with if you have a friend from the opposite sex. Because you select someone as your friend if they have based on their personality. So
Okay. All right. Thank you so
That's
much.
it.
That's all, Kate. Anybody else?
Oh.
Do you want to answer this question? I think it's fascinating.
So, do you think it's like not possible or possible?
According to my understanding, I think it's possible, but the majority of the population, if they if they go with a friendship or with the opposite sex, they eventually going to fall in love. Until and unless that friendship is of childhood friendship, because the childhood friendship may reach to the point where they don't feel that romantically connected, but otherwise maximum of the time basically I'm talking with my experience. If I be friend with any girl, so there will be quite a high chance that I will be or the opposite sex is going to be falling in love because of the connection we will share. Because friends, we will going to share our experience, our opinions, and everything. So there will be a close connection, and eventually that can lead to the romantic connection. And yeah,
So it's depends to the people mindset, right?
yeah, right. Yeah, it's all depend upon the mindset, yeah, and also the intention.
Yeah. It's easy.
All right. With 20 seconds
So
to
it
go,
can be
what do you
heaven.
want to do? What do you want to do, Noya?
So I think it's like it depends to like Mesro Mesro say it's like it depends to the people. So I think it's balanced things. So it can be happen and it cannot be happen. It just depends to the mindset. Yeah, Ivan, it's like according to the data back to 2018 maybe. It's about a relationship. There is a lot of thing. The relationship it's from the best friend. Maybe like a lot of things is from best friend things. So I think it can be possible, but it depends to the it depends to the people mindset. That's for me.
Thank you
Is
so
there
much.
anyone again?
Thank you so much. So it's
would
really
like to, I would like to add on
Yeah.
this point that there are many great movies. There are many great movies in Hollywood and also in Bollywood, which explains means a friend can be means from opposite sex and because without becoming a girlfriend or a boyfriend. So means there are lots of movies, and recently I have seen a movie means, in which there was something like that. So
I see.
it is
Yeah,
possible,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
So what you're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is that
yeah.
in the movies, yeah, we've seen such situations often, right? They show us. Thank you so
Yes.
much, guys. We are out of time. We are out of time. Thank you so much. A big round of applause to all our participants. Thank you. Well, listen, this is not over yet because somebody's going to summarize this for us. I think.
I'll summarize it.
Oh yeah. Oh, so by the way, Turtleman, I just noticed you didn't say anything during the discussion. Were you just waiting for the summary? Because
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Because everyone is discussing things, but some people have additional roles. In addition to being a discussion group member, you are asked to summarize. I hope you didn't just feel pressured not to speak. Please
I
speak.
thought I was assigned to.
Yes, well, you're
Just roll at
assigned
the end.
a special role to summarize, but everyone is discussing things equally. All right, well, thank you. So maybe you can tell us your opinion now or choose some interesting points and bring it up with the audience.
Well, I think on question 3,
Okay.
to summarize that, it was mostly about your intentions with the other person, like your other friend, which could make it romantic or not. And the thing with your parents being your friends,
Yes.
as you get older, you become less reliant on your parents. So you're able to build a better relationship with them because the pressure is off them.
Oh, okay. So you think you become better friends as you get older?
Yeah,
Very interesting point.
because there's
Right.
less to argue about.
Would you say that teachers are in the same category as friends or not? Should your teachers be friends or not really?
Higher up in the school, it's good to build a better relationship just because you need some support as school gets harder as you go up
I see.
and you become more mature, almost as mature as the teachers. So
I see. Okay, maybe especially at the university level, some people might say no. You should keep away, keep that group separate. Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. That was a nice summary. Thank you so much, Turtleman. Good job. All right. Listen, everybody. So what I want to do now is ask you, the participants who were speaking. I just want to know, I would like you to reflect on this discussion and just tell me one thing that went really well, one thing that you are proud of, and maybe one thing that you could maybe work on next time if you have a chance to speak like that again, or what would you have done differently? Anyone? Would anyone like to reflect first? Maybe let's start with Noya. You were the leader. How did you do as a leader? What do you think? Oh, Noya disconnected. Hi, Noya. You're back in now. Yes. Noya?
Hello.
Yes, hello, Noya. Yeah, how can you reflect on your performance as a leader? What do you think you did well? Do you think... Hello?
This is my first leader. Maybe before I'm usually my role is a devil advocate. So yeah, this is my first leader role. So yeah, maybe I can improve it again next time if I can be a leader again. But
did you feel pressure?
I hope today it's.
Did you feel pressure?
Just a little bit, but
yeah.
not really.
No, I think you did really well. In the beginning, you did really well, and I think you was try to involve everyone, but there was silence, and then you felt pressure. You have to speak because nobody else wanted to jump in, right?
Yeah, that's the
Yes.
things.
No, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, I hope that as you practice more, you get better at it. That's great. Good. Well, anybody else wants to reflect on their performance? So something that went really well and something that you could improve next time.
May I?
Yes, Aura, go ahead.
Thank you. So basically what I've learned from this discussion is that the existence of friends has proved to be such an important aspect in a person's life that imagining a world without friends seems to be an uncomprehendable vintage. I mean, like as teenagers, as kids, we definitely do have certain secrets that we don't feel too comfortable sharing to parents. And since the burden might be too overwhelming for us to bear alone, having friends to vent out to seems like a salvation in which you can resonate your feelings, making it all the more better.
Thank you so much.
So this discussion was absolutely amazing. I really enjoyed it, but going forward, I would really like to improve in my speaking, with less stuttering, more confidence, and better accent and pronunciation. Thank you so much for having me today.
Oh, thank you so much, Aura. That was very nicely done. Thank you. Good. One more person, perhaps? One more person can reflect on your performance. What went well and what could you improve next time? Masroor, go ahead.
Yes. So I think today's discussion was very fruitful and conversational. I've learned a lot of different opinions about the friendship and parents and teachers. That teacher can be friends or not. Everyone have their different opinions, so there is no hard feeling or no uh, negative thought about that. But I think I can improve on better selection of words while communicating to the while I'm discussing something with you guys or individuals with one-on-one with someone. And also, I think I have to be more confident while putting my opinion in front of people. So I think I have to work on this, and I hope with your help and you all guys, I will with my practice, I will going to achieve that.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you so much. Well, that was really nicely done as well. Yes, I think the more you practice, the more confident you become. And I think it goes for all of us. We all start new things. Like, for example, I'm fairly new to streaming, and I can see how I was lacking confidence in the beginning, but now I'm slowly gaining more and more of it the more I do it. So guys, that was awesome. Thank you so much again for your participation. And now let me offer some feedback. Feedback from the teacher, okay? So thank you so much. I think for the first round of discussions, this was pretty good. You know, normally our first round is like kind of messy. People don't know what they're supposed to be doing. I think this time around, it was pretty good. You were able to voice your opinions and you were respectful of each other. And of course, you stayed on topic. The only thing I would improve would be for you to be more assertive. And when there's silence, when no one is speaking, well, then take that opportunity and jump right into the discussion. And so that's one thing. And one more thing I would mention is that try to build on top of the statement that another person has just said. Okay, so there were a lot of speakers, independent speakers, speaking one thing, another thing, but there was not much of a connection between what the other person said. Right? So things like, oh, I see your point. Oh, that's right. That's an interesting. I never thought of that. But what about this? Okay. So let's try to kind of acknowledge the other person's opinion or statement and connect to that. Make a transition, if you will. Is that helpful to you guys?
Yeah, that's a valuable feedback. Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Well, thanks again. And now we are going to start round 2 in a second. Okay. So, by the way, if you are just joining us right now in the stage, in the Discord stage, we are live on twitch.tv/English Spot. And what you want to do is open a new tab and open that Twitch channel. And by the way, the links are all in my profile. So if you click on my profile, you will get the links to both YouTube and Twitch, where we are live right now. And I'm going to ask you in a moment for to be a volunteer for another round of discussions. All right, guys, let me bring up the Wheel of Names. All right. Okay, do we have volunteers? Volunteers for round 2. We have Aura again. Aura, do you want to be a part of this again? Hello, Aura. There are some questions we still haven't answered, right, Aura?
I'm sorry, I got disconnected accidentally.
Okay. All right. So, Aura, since there are some questions which we haven't addressed yet, do you want to be part of this discussion again?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, so this time, Aura, you are officially in. Last time you just jumped in, but today, now you're officially in. So that's good. Anybody else who would like to take part in the second round? In the second round, we have Zoot. Hello, Zoot.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Zoot. Would you like to be a part of this discussion? We're talking about friendship.
Okay, I'll join in. I'll join in.
Okay, thank you so much, Zoot. Okay, welcome. And we have anybody else? Speak up now, guys. The ones that are already in the room. If you want to go second time, that's fine too. And there is someone, Ved. How about you, Ved? Would you like to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Hello, Ved. You have to unmute yourself or respond to the invite. Ved, your homeboy. Calling Ved twice. Okay, it doesn't seem to be working, Ved. What about Stormblessed? How about you? Do you want to be a part of this discussion?
Yeah, Jack.
Hi, okay, Stormblessed. Storm, shall we call you just Storm or Stormblessed?
Yeah, anything's fine.
Okay, just Storm, okay? It's shorter, maybe easier for people to call you. All right, very good. Ved, well, and we have Nao as well. Nao, hello. Do you want to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Hello, Nao. You have to respond to the invite. No, Nao is gone. Anybody else? Kate, you're back. Do you want to be a part of this discussion? Hello, Kate.
Yes.
Okay, very good. There are still...
Yes, I think you can hear me now.
Yes, we can hear you very well. No problem. And Kachi Turtleman, do you want to be a part of it this time for real? Be a part of the actual discussion?
Yes, please.
Okay, very good. So we have Turtleman here, and I believe we need still one more person to volunteer. Okay. Dinah Bay, how about you? Would you like to be a part of this discussion on friendship? Hello, Dinah? Okay. All right. Anybody else who is already in the room? How about you, Zoe? Do you want to continue one more time? Do you want to go back again, Zoe? Okay. I tried to invite Ved. Hello, Ved. How about you?
Hello?
Hi, Ved. Do you want to be a part of this discussion on friendship?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Welcome, Ved. Nice to have you here. So we are live on twitch.tv/English Spot. So just to let you know, I'm loading up the names on the Wheel of Names to find out who is going to be our leader. Here we go. And it looks like Zoot, you are the leader. Okay, Zoot, you make sure that everyone is involved more or less equally and that there's no silence. And of course, you voice your opinion as well. Okay, next. Who is our timekeeper? Let's find out. And that is Turtle Man. Turtle Man, okay. Just make sure that we don't, that the discussion doesn't drag on, and you might want to suggest moving to the next question if you notice that there is silence in the room. But other than that, you voice your opinion like everyone else. Okay, let's see who is going to be our active participant. And that's Ved. Okay, Ved, you expected to talk a lot. That's great. And Storm, you're another active participant. Let's move on to the Devil's Advocate. Devil's Advocate is going to be Kate. Very good, Kate, congratulations. And the Summarizer is Aura. Okay. Okay. All right, everybody. So just so you know, just because you have a special role doesn't mean you don't discuss these questions. Of course you do. So everyone should be involved more or less equally. Zoot, are you still in the room? Zoot? Hello, Zoot.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready.
Okay, Zoot. So we have questions on the screen. Are you watching us on Twitch right now?
Yeah. I've
Okay.
got it ready.
All right, very good. So it's up to you. You are the leader, so you can choose whichever questions you like, and you can point to people, ask their opinion, and just make sure that you also squeeze in your opinion as well somewhere in there. Okay? All right. So let's go. Time start.
All right, we'll start with question 1. Let's go. So there's that phrase that people have said. If anyone wants to start, I mean, you can start. I'm happy to. Like, anyone want to hop in?
All right. What are friends for, guys? What are friends for? Why do we need friends?
Okay, so no one's hopped in yet. I'll start it off. So I think friend. Oh, okay, yeah. You can go, Ved.
Can I continue?
Yes, Ved, go ahead.
Yeah, so I personally think that friends are for you can talk and you can relieve your pressure. It's like just second therapy, and you can even chat with them, have a great time with them, and make good memories with them.
So I agree with the Ved's opinion that he's talked about that you can make a good memory with a friend, and when you feel some anxiety or stress, you can go towards them, and they will help you in feeling and basically settling the matter. What you're feeling bad, they will help you in getting back your emotional state. So I definitely agree with what Ved's saying. And other than that, in additional, friends are very helpful in our life. They can help from our relationship area to our family matters, but it depends upon the type of friendship we have, how deep our friendship is, and how deeply we understand each other. So that's my opinion on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go next.
I want to add in as well. So friends are like whenever you are depressed or something, like friends are like can be your support system. They can be the person that you can look up to when you're feeling down. Yeah.
In this discussion, although we talked about only having human beings as friends, we can have pets as friends, and they also help us to forget our problems and sorrows. Mainly, I think friends are for help us in need if they can, maybe with just a single word.
I would say friendship is I'll go on a negative point to friendship, because your friends can betray you, and then you're left in a worse place than you started before.
So friendships can be painful, what you're saying.
it depends on different personalities, and we should be clever enough to identify who are the good ones and bad ones. That's what I think.
I see. Shall we move on to another question, guys? What do you think? There's so many questions we still haven't answered. Zoot, what do you think? Zoot.
I think we should move on. I think we've discussed this well. Good discussion.
So, what about this one? 3. Is it, or number 4? Some people say you should never lend money to a friend because money has ruined countless friendships. Would you lend money to a friend? What do you think? Should friendship and finances mix?
I think it's a good question. It depends. When you're a lot older and you have a lot more easier to make mistakes with your money. When you're younger, it's not as huge of a risk because at the time you have your parents to rely on. But yeah, I think it's a good question.
So what do you guys think?
If our friend get to know that we are not lending them money with having the ability, it will ruin the friendship more. So if we have the ability, I think we should lend money.
I think it's a very subjective question. Again, it's depend if we share a good bond, deep bond. If I share a deep bond with my friend, and I have no trust issues, I know whenever he will be getting the money, he will going to pay me the first. So there will be no problem sharing the money. But again, the doubt comes when I don't have that much of trust with him, which means the friendship is not that good. Then I can't say he is my good friend. He will come in a category of friend, but he will not be in a category of a good friend. If a friend is a good friend for me, then there will be no problem or second thought of me to sharing a money with him if I am capable of sharing the money.
Okay.
I think it depends on how much money you're giving to your friend. So if you're lending your friend some money to go to the shops and buy something, then that would be okay because that's a kind gesture. But if you're lending a lot of money and you're not too good of a friend to them, then how would you know whether you're going to get that money back or whether you're going to get something in return?
Yes. So I think man's friends and money. So it totally depends on your man's friendship and how your friend thinks about money or friendship. Means if your friend to whom you have lent your money or any property, so means if he give priority to friendships, so he will definitely give back your money and in other way means I think means people should prioritize friendship first and then money should come means if because we have seen that many great friendship had resumed due to due to money, and in businesses also it happens most of the times they are friends and after doing a business there is a loss and after that all thing is resumed. So yeah, it definitely means
So I just want to add a point. Like for example, my friend is asking me to lend 10,000 rupees, and I'm only capable of lending him 5,000 rupees, and I'm happy in sharing that 5,000 rupees with him without the expectation that he will return. So
Yeah, I think that's a good point. You know, standing your ground, making sure that he doesn't push too many buttons. Good stuff.
yeah. So I think sharing the money without the expectation of the return, I'm sharing the money with my goodwill and with the intention of helping him. So that can be good. But if I'm sharing the money, extending and getting out of my boundaries, then there will be expectation that he will going to return me the money. Although he will return me the money, but that expectation can ruin the friendship, and that will be a disaster. So always be in your boundaries while dealing with the money.
Okay.
Yes. So in today's world, money serves as a medium of trading in order to procure an item that we fancy. But in some cases, money can also be of an assistance to escape out of hindering and really difficult situations. And so when any of our friends come to us asking for money, that that is a whole nother thing. That just depends entirely on your own decision. There's no correct answer to that, is what I believe. But in the past, if you've experienced betrayal or any other faults that have led to the shattering of past friendships or any money related situations that have torn friendships apart, you may be debating on whether to help your friend again because you're unsure of whether the same fate would come to you. Or maybe if you trust your friend, lend them money you could lend them money, but it depends on whether you're expecting them to return it, or as long as, or maybe for you, it might not matter if they return it or not, as long as it benefits them, as long as it helps them. But today's world has devolved with dots of toxicity here and there, so not everyone can be trusted. So this is like a really important decision have to take a certain amount of time to figure out, or maybe consult family members. They're like some of the most experienced people in our lives. They could give some good points, either opposing your decision or supporting it. But friends are like really close to family, so a majority of our initial thought is to help them. But then again, that's totally dependent on your own decision. You can like either debate on it very quickly, or maybe that would like that would like stall you from helping, or maybe without any second thoughts, you would be really glad to help your friend. Yeah, that.
Okay, I extended the time just in case you're wondering, so there's 2 more minutes to go. Zoot, do you want to go tackle another question, or what shall we do? What do you think? We have 2 more minutes.
I think we go for another question. I think
okay,
you've done well with these 2 questions.
Yeah, what do you think? Friends can never be as important as family. Is that true? Do you agree with this opinion?
That's
a good question, huh? Okay, let's do that one.
Yeah, okay. So personally for me, I think some friends can be, if you get really close with one friend and like you see them a lot, I mean, they can come close to being like as important as family, depending on especially if your family isn't like as nice as you'd like them to be. Like some people aren't so lucky with their family. I am, luckily, so it's okay for me, but some people don't have it the same way.
I would say that family will always love you no matter what, but friends, you can go on and off with a friend after like, not seeing them for a while, or you might not like them for all the time.
Even I think that you may make new friends, and you can even lose touch with your friends, but you will never make new family members, and you will never lose touch in your family with your family.
Yeah. I want to add on the Root's point, and I completely agree with it that if you have a very good and loving family, luckily I have one, so your friends cannot go above that level. They can come close to that level, but they cannot exceed that level, because family is something that we are seeing from our childhood when we are born, and there is an unconditional love they have for us. While friend can also have unconditional love, but there is something different with the family. They praise you even you have flaws, So I don't think friend can come to that level. Yeah, they can come near, but not as much as friendship, family. If you have a good family, that's the condition.
All right, and I'm just looking at the clock. We have ran out of time actually right now. So thank you so much. A big round of applause to you guys. That was amazing. That was really well done. Thank you. I appreciate the leadership and everyone else involved in this one. Okay, that was great. We have our summarizer, Aura. Would you like to take just maybe 30 seconds to give us just a digest of what just happened? If you can just pick two most interesting points from this debate, what were they? Can you share them with the audience? Something that's stuck in your memory. You are our summarizer.
Yes. What made this debate unique from the first round was that the first round was mostly about the advantages to having friends, the pros, while this was all about the cons, which establishes the point that there's always the bad and the good. Many people, according to me, had pretty similar and common opinions, but I do agree with all of them.
That's great.
Yeah.
So did you hear something that really, wow, made you go, wow, I never thought about that before, or something like that?
Not really. I mean, I have heard similar opinions in the past, like in the past days, but
Yes.
I do agree that they're like very accurate in today's time, in today's world. So
Oh, yes, I see. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow.
yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for that summary. That was great. Thank you, Aura. That was nice. Okay, everyone. And now let's just reflect a little bit on your performance. So let's look back. Now let's remove ourselves from the topic of friends and let's think about the actual discussion. What went well? What could have been improved? Would you like to share with us, anyone? How did you do this time around?
Well, I think we did quite well. There wasn't much silence. We were chatting for quite a lot of the time.
That's good. Yes, definitely. That went really well. Is there something that you would want to improve when it comes to your own participation?
Probably could have spoken a bit more. But
Okay,
yeah.
Very good. Thank you so much, Turtleman, for joining, for sharing that. Anybody else? How did you do? Zoot, how did you do as the leader? What do you think?
I think we did pretty good. Like as well, Mass, when I think that's, sorry if I pronounced, but he followed on from like past feedback, like adding on to those points when he added on to my point earlier. I think that was quite good. A lot of people contributed. I think it was quite good. Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Zoot. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Kate, how did you do?
This is my first time and I'm not satisfied with how I performed. So I'm always open to feedback. So if anybody have any feedback for me, please tell me.
That's great. Thank you so much. Yes, I'll offer some feedback in a moment. But maybe, yes, anybody else? Just one more person? How did you do this time?
Yeah, I think I am not read so much books about friendship or other things because I think I am more on tech side. I read more on tech related things. So yes, it was definitely a good, but I can improve it on much about reading some articles or books about such topics. And yeah, I think I can work in future because it's a part of debate and always topics like these are chosen for debates. So
All
I
right.
think
Okay, that's great. Thank you. All right, everyone. Well, let me offer some feedback now for this second round of debates. So, not debates, discussions. We were not debating, we were discussing questions. All right, everyone. Well, thank you so much. I think the second round was was much more focused than the first round of discussions. You were on topic. That was partly because of the great leadership that we had. Zoot was doing a great job paying attention that everyone speaks on topic, and he was directing the questions quite well as well. So thank you for that. Then everyone was participating, which was a great thing. Maybe if I were to just improve this, I think that sometimes some people try to say, or no, I shouldn't say try to, but some people, you need to be more aware of others in the room and be sensitive to that. So if you want to make a point, be efficient with your language. So that means make a point. I think, in my opinion, friendships are like this. Okay, then support it with some kind of an example. So that would really help. For example, if you lend your friend money and then your friend betrays you, that really hurts you. Why would you want to destroy your friendship? Right? And then withdraw yourself so that others can respond to that point. The problem is that the longer you speak and the more various points you raise, it will be harder for the other party to respond to that, because they have already forgotten what you mentioned earlier. Do you see what I mean? So I think that would be one thing to keep in mind, that if you want to make a point, yes, make a point, be efficient with your language, support it with a detail, but then it's like bouncing a ball back to the other, just imagine it's a game of ping pong, table tennis, right? So you don't want to hold on. That is fine. I'm just looking at some network errors here in my area. I hope it's fine. Everybody can still see me and hear me. So, yeah. Thank you. That was a great discussion. Excellent. Good job, guys. Thank you again for your participation. That was amazing.
Thank you.
And in a moment, I will be calling for participants for round 3. We're discussing friendship, but before that, let me just make a few announcements. Alright guys, that's great. Welcome to English Palette. If you're just joining us right now, we are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. Alright. Okay. So if you are joining us right now, I want you to know that we are live on twitch.tv/EnglishSpot. What you can do is head over there, and especially in the About tab, or if you scroll down, you will see different ways of you can either support this channel if you like what we're doing. You can become a regular member. There are various tiers of your support and different privileges that come with it. Of course, you can donate one time if you want. There's a link right here where you can buy me a coffee and keep me energized, give me more energy for preparing lessons and more time to do this sort of thing. Of course, here are Discord servers that you want to join. We are right now on our English Hub server where it's a great place to be, guys. If you have never joined a Discord server, download Discord to your phone right now and join this server. The link is right here in my About section. Well, and of course, you can also, if you want a private lesson, you can book a private lesson with me right here. Just click on the private lesson booking. And if you are a teacher and you want me to do a workshop for your colleagues or just a consultation on how to teach online, you can, of course, click on this link for teachers and get in touch with me as well. And of course, don't forget that this Friday we are going to have a special event, and that is a debate on cryptocurrency. Can cryptocurrency be trusted? Can we trust cryptocurrency? If you are interested in being on the panel, be a debater, either you're supporting cryptocurrency or you are suspicious of cryptocurrency, such as Bitcoin and other types of cryptocurrency, well then message me immediately, okay? Because I want to involve you, I want to get you on the panel. You would have to prepare a 5-minute opening statement and then stay for the rest of the debate and respond to the points of your opposition. So whether you're supporting cryptocurrency or you are cautious of it, suspicious of it, both sides are important to me. Message me right now, and after the lesson I'll get back to you and we'll communicate the details. Excellent. So that's this Friday at the same time. All right, very good. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go back to our third round and final round of discussions. So I hope I'll get a lot of volunteers this time around to be discussing the topic of friendship. We still haven't talked about some topics. For example, we haven't talked about, there were other questions here. For example, think about today, nowadays. Is it easier to make friends now than before? What about maintaining close relationships? Is it easier than before? Do you think friendships are better now than they were in the past, before all this technology exploded, social media and so on? Do you think friendships are better or worse? Try to support your point, okay? That is going to be an interesting discussion. And because it's our round 3, last round of discussions, I will just unmute a bunch of people. Whoever wants to speak, you will be able to speak and be a part of this discussion. So this is called the free for all. There are no roles. Of course, there are rules of decency. Be nice to each other. But everyone can discuss this topic right now. And so I'm unmuting you guys right now. I know the devil wanted to be a part. Hi, Protag, welcome. The devil.
Hello,
Hi, thank you for joining us. KSI, welcome as well. And we have Ryan Chin. Ryan.
KSI.
And the
Sorry,
devil.
you can hear me, right?
Yes, we can hear you right now. Very good, very good.
Good, guys.
Excellent, excellent. So this is free for all. If you want to speak, all you have to do is raise your hand. And you are able to speak now. So the questions are on the screen, guys. I can scroll up or down if you want me to. We are going to start the timer in just a minute, just a second.
Paulette, I just want to say I love your streams, bro.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you so much, man. Oh, you made my day. Oh, okay, everybody loves me. That's great.
I'm new here, so.
You're new here. Okay, so you don't love me yet. Okay. All right. Oh, that's really funny. That's really funny. Okay, so let's try to kind of keep it orderly, but at the same time to the point. And what we're going to do is start the timer right now. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready to start round 3? Maybe because there is no leader.
Sure.
If there's no leader, I'm going to just propose we're going to start with question number 5, which is.
May I be the communist leader?
So, are you guys ready? We're talking about friendships.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are friendships better than before? And is it easier to make friends now than it was in the past? Ready? Let's go.
All right.
Time starts.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oops.
I'd like to say that friendships are probably more prevalent due to technology. Clearly, we have more ways of networking, but social ability-wise. I mean, you could literally, I'm speaking to you in the second of a microfraction, but I feel like there's less tangibility. I can't speak to you face to face. However, I feel like that provides some sort of anonymity to people that don't want to show themselves, but they still want to have a group of people that they can associate with and maybe feel more embraced. However, I feel like I think there are more neutral benefits to having a closer relationship in person with somebody as opposed to a relationship evolved that is online.
Okay, what did you guys think about that? Very interesting points raised.
Yeah, I totally agree on that.
Wow. See, there's nothing else to say because you said that it was exactly. It was all correct. There you go.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay. Hey guys.
Nothing we want to branch off.
Hey, here's a question that was submitted by one of my students, one of our members on our server. The question was, would you help your friend run away from the police? Or would you aid them in criminal activity? Yes or no? Why? Explain that, guys.
Because if he's
can I jump in? Okay.
Can I talk more?
Yeah, go for it.
I've known for a long time. I would obviously help him because I love him. You know, he's in my heart. Yeah, I have to help him.
His best friend killed your mom.
Well, that would be rather extreme.
Yeah, but you know, it's a crime to
He's true nature, friend.
I would not. I'm an awful man, and you know I'm not going to get
I'm
in
a
danger
man.
because he gets in danger.
It's
It's
really
actually
hard
his
to help them.
responsibilities. So I'm not.
Yeah.
gonna-
I guess, yeah, I mean,
Do you guys like
You
Pantera?
get what you get.
Do you guys like Pantera?
How is
Sorry guys, yeah, me?
Kick the troller. Kick the troller. He's a troller.
Do you guys like Pantera?
it's Moneymaker is the guy.
No, do you guys like
Troller.
Pantera?
He's
Sorry,
a
who's he?
troller.
Just because I like Pantera, I'm a troller? What does that mean?
Money
What's a
maker.
troller?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Bad money maker.
Okay,
Yo,
we're
Tim
talking-
what? Ban me for what?
Okay, just a second.
Who even are you? You're like some foreign weirdo. Shut up, you foreign bitch.
Okay, who was
What?
that? Who was that?
Money maker. Money maker.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All
I
right.
feel
Well,
so
don't worry.
offended.
Don't worry. We are.
I'm about to turn emo.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's
Wait
calm.
a second.
Let's calm down.
You're not KSI, right? You're not KSI. You're not KSI
I'm
official.
KSI.
No, you're not. Who
Okay,
even
guys.
are you?
Okay,
What is
this is
happening right now?
okay.
Can you
I'm
please
going to
continue?
move you to audience.
I don't think you are KSI.
Go, please continue this.
All right, all this is irrelevant. All right, who cares?
Guys, can we
alright.
can we back to the topic?
Yes. Well, if not, I'll just kick everybody and start fresh. Okay.
No.
Well,
Okay.
I've been pretty formal this whole
Yes.
time.
Thank you. I know you have. You have. But. All right, so let's go back to I'll backtrack a little bit and then I'll propose another question, guys. Another question, which was also submitted by one of our members. The question was: Can you still maintain a best friend relationship with your ex? With your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend? Can you still be friends? Even if that person leaves you for another.
Can I share my
I think
opinion?
it's debatable,
Yes,
but
go ahead.
I feel like if you really loved the person, you would not want that to happen, or you could not, live with that situation.
So my opinion is,
But it's debatable.
if he's my boyfriend, I would still be friends because he's a guy. We can still, boys support boys. And if he's my boyfriend, I'm gonna turn emo. And yeah, I love him still in my heart.
Okay, but it's debatable. Somebody said so.
No,
Let's debate it.
Yeah.
The thing is, I'm just
It's
gonna
just
turn
I
emo.
think it depends to the people.
The thing is, I'm just gonna turn emo and that's it.
But it also depends to the relationship they had. If it was, a lot or just a mistake, Sometimes
love.
you think you love each other, but not really, right? You would just, you do care about each other, but not to the point where you would actually date. But you did date, and it did not go well, and so you can be friends, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that's the
like-
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, let's hear.
Maybe
Let's
also
hear from
there is
someone who
further
doesn't
from that
agree.
point will just be awkward unless
Who
you have
doesn't agree?
belongings that this
Yeah.
person
Totally
still has
disagree
within their
about it.
possession.
Okay, Ryan.
It's not
By the
enough
way,
time or value to progress
wait,
to pursue
because
a relationship with the person.
sometimes sometimes friendship after maybe you have a friend, your friend is your ex. I think it will be bad at the other time because when you want to talk, you kind of shy to talk something because it's really hard to say anything because you already know about her or him, and it's really hard to make like a real friend with your ex.
I agree about that because when you are a breakup, then that means if you become the best friend for the ex, that means it should be not a very clear. It's a not friendship. It might be also containing some. You are still love your ex. So we'll have a chat with your ex that you don't know how to talk with him. You can't switch your characteristic into like a friend, but you still are in the ex. So I think I totally not agree about the we can be a best friend after ex. Yeah, that's my
a bit
point.
too much. Maybe
I
friends,
totally
best
do not
friends,
agree.
Depending on
Yeah,
the
that's.
situation.
I think it would be really awkward, in my
Yeah.
It would
opinion.
be really cap.
There's
Debbie.
probably a good reason why they're your ex to begin with.
Yeah,
because it
exactly.
didn't go too well. Meaning
Exactly.
persisting that relationship would be a waste of time not have
Plus,
any value.
like if for me, if I date someone, I really care about her, I really love her, and so seeing her with someone else, I would just not. I'd rather just leave it behind and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see.
True.
He's
Very
speaking
good.
my
Back
mind.
to, return
He's
your
speaking my
possession.
mind.
Yeah, but that you just like.
But
think about your
I,
stuff.
I can be understand for the KSI because maybe for him he think that about it's like the although it's like break up, but maybe he's still love the ex. That is a way to stay beside his ex.
Hey, please, I feel offended. Please. Look, I love eggs, but to cook them, I eat them raw. But then,
Okay, yeah, this was a joke, I guess. I get it. Okay, let's move on. Let me propose another question.
because I feel offended.
We have 4 minutes to go, so let me ask you a question.
Okay, 4
another
minutes.
question. Yes.
Okay.
So the main topic today was really, should we mix friends and finances, right? Because some people say you should never lend money to a friend because you'll destroy your friendship. There's a potential of that. So what do you think, guys? Do money and
You have
friends
to
mix
mix
or
it.
not?
You should make
You
them
have to
sign
give
a
him your
document that
saving.
says I
You
will
have to work
return.
for him.
That's true though.
Okay, so
No, I think it can be if you lend money in your friendship, because sometimes yes, money is everything, but money can crush everything.
Yeah.
Well, that asks the question,
So
right?
my opinion is,
do you
so
trust your friends?
if you are, yeah. So if you're poor, you can't lend money because you're poor. But if you're rich, you cannot because you
okay,
will turn poor.
maybe do you have
I mean,
any?
those are bold assumptions.
Maybe.
I would say.
Hey guys, do you want to share any anecdotes? Have you had an experience where you lent someone
Yeah, I
money?
have. I actually have.
So share it, please. Thank
have.
you. Uh huh.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, the baby, go.
Yeah. Okay.
The baby.
So basically, it's not really my money, but I get money from my parents. You dig? So
So can I tell my
No,
financial
please, KSI,
statement?
wait. She's
but
telling
I'm
us an
talking,
anecdote.
relax.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
I'm sorry.
go for it.
Okay.
So what happened?
So
what happened?
I have friends, basically, and they knew like my parents' financial status, basically, but it was different, right? So then they would ask for money, and I was like young, and I was naive.
Okay.
I didn't really get like
I get
the
what she's
value of
saying.
money
So
and
what's
everything.
what's the reason? Why did they say they needed money? Was it like to pay hospital bills or
No.
something like that?
No, I don't. The thing is, I don't even know this. You see,
Cool.
they
Okay.
asked for money,
Well-
and I thought I was being a good friend. I did not want to be mean,
Yeah,
and
Anytime
none of that. Like
I understand.
I
I
see.
have something I can pose,
I
I have
was-
a benefit,
I was mad. Like
an anecdotal benefit here.
naive.
So,
I
whenever
see.
I lend my friends
Thank
money,
you.
I charge them a small percent of an interest for letting them borrow
Me
money.
too.
Very small, minuscule,
charge
maybe like 5 to 10% interest.
0.1%.
And whatever it's been. So if I've ever purchased, for example, if I purchase a computer part, a component, maybe a graphics card,
Yeah.
like because I'm able to scalp it out quicker than they could, and I can charge them a small bit of maybe 5 to 10% more than what I paid for it because I was able to find it before them. Or if I were to buy something on a secondhand market for this person to put together a computer system for somebody who can't do it themselves, right? Or purchasing things just in general, right? Obviously, you're not, I mean, if you're buying stuff for other people because you pity them,
Okay.
well, then by all means do it. But in my opinion, and the people that I know, I trust at the very least that they will pay me back, and I set a deadline for when they should pay me back. And I'm still friends with them to this day.
Interesting.
Can I
Okay.
tell my financial status?
Well, no, that's financial status is not what we're talking about. We're talking about
Yeah,
whether we
I
should
mean,
lend
yeah, I
money
know.
to our friends
Lend
or
mon-
not.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I
Yeah.
used to lend my money to my friend who was like, he was like really rich, but still wanted money from me. And I told him my financial status was like bad
a red
because I didn't
flag.
have like the customers to suck dick off, and
Okay, well, I think that was. I think
I mean,
I'll make sure you will not be in this.
that was mad unnecessary.
Yeah, that was not only unnecessary, but it was just
Real inappropriate.
For a bit unwarranted.
Okay, make sure KSI official. If you are a Discord server owner, just make sure that you know what just happened. Okay, we don't want that. Well, anyone, we could extend it a little bit longer, maybe 2 more minutes. And now, guys, what do you think? Are friendships better today than they were in the past? Are friendships better
my
today?
bad, y'all. I gotta go.
Okay,
Peace.
thank you. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much, though.
Thank you for.
Stay safe.
I would say that friendships nowadays, yeah, actually, in a way, yeah, it depends on the time zone. Maybe 100 years ago, you had greater experiences that you could have had, going in person, like going traveling places, right? But obviously, we've completely condensed all of those things, right? You can easily message somebody, and they can get to that message, and instant satisfaction, right? And maybe that poses the question: does instant satisfaction bring happiness? And I really don't know, because the thing is, right? It seems like people are more sad nowadays than they would have been 100 years ago, because you have more of your imagination that lets you discover what you want to do, right? So I just feel like there are both positives and negatives to technological advancements that we've gone through. Clearly, the internet is a great tool and a horrible tool at the same time. So, it creates fate. Like, for example, a benefit of the internet, obviously, you can talk to your friends almost immediately. You can make friends with people, right? But also, people have self-images of themselves, and they have high standards that they throw upon themselves due to the internet and people that they're around, and fake personalities and whatnot. It's just...
Yeah, do you think that technology sometimes redefines friendship? Because, you have a friend request and you look at the list of your friends and you have 200 friends. Are they really your friends, right? They're just connections on your social network. How many of them are friends?
Zeros at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
Even this conversation we're having now is just a sequence of ones and zeros, but we both acknowledge it as a, communication way of means to talk to each other. But,
yes.
Yeah, I would say, honestly, I would actually argue that a friendship 100 years ago was more intimate than a friendship nowadays. That's what I would argue, that because there's just way more depth and realism that really contributes to be able to talk to somebody face to face. And not only that, but I just feel like they just had a broader imagination. They're a little bit more. I don't even know. I mean, maybe like the lifespan of somebody 100 years ago wasn't as long as somebody else, but I don't know. Just a little more, maybe a little more freedom, I would say too.
Thank you so much for that. And we just ran out of time again. Can you believe that? Thank you so much, everybody. Wow, that was the free for all. It was a little bit messy and chaotic. Okay, well, so these sessions are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So, but anyway, thank you so much for your participation. And I think that was a very good one, a good way to wrap up this topic. Again, let me just bring you to your attention. This Friday, we are having a debate, a serious, well, not so serious debate, but a debate on a particular topic. We will be discussing cryptocurrency. Can cryptocurrency be trusted? Yes or no? I hope that if you are interested in debating this topic, please let me know. Message me on Discord, because we still need panelists for both sides, yes and no.
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello there. How are you?
How are you doing, guys?
Oh, doing well. Thank you. Thanks for joining us. We are live on twitch.tv, so...
I would like to join you.
I'm sorry for my voice. I'm handicapped. I'm sorry.
Hey, no problem. That's okay. You are welcome here.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so that's the debate. Make sure that if you want to make sure you never lose an announcement, become a member of our amazing Discord server, English Hub, which is right here. By the way, it's a server for learners of English. It's not about England. It's about learning the language. So please make sure you become a server member, and then when you go into the roles, select the English classes or debate club role, and this way you will be notified when a debate is coming up. So that's all for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. This was really awesome. You can
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Kenya East. Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right, we can move on. We can move on to the lounge after the stream is over and continue the discussion on friendship, or maybe develop friendships while we are there.
Yeah.
See you guys next time on English Palette. Bye for now.
I dig it.
Bye. Bye for now. Yeah. See you next time, guys. Awesome. Thank you. Wow, what a class.